So, hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So, today in this video, let's continue our series of Malefic and Benefic axis in Vedic astrology. And in this particular video, let's try to understand the planets' association with your 2nd and 8th house. And how the planets that are actually sitting in the 2nd and 8th house, whether the planets are malefic or benefic, or even suppose if no planets are posited over there, then how these things are going to impact you. The main reason why filming these kind of videos, in order for you to understand the house to house concept as well. This is known as Bhavat Bhavam also, but in this particular video, I'm not talking about Bhavat Bhavam. I'm just talking about axis. Have you seen the Rahu and Ketu? These two planets, they are like always going 7 houses apart. If Rahu is in the 2nd, so Ketu is going to be in the 8th, or if suppose Rahu in the 1st, Ketu is in the 7th house. So these planets, they are always 7 houses apart. Many of you are going to consider these planets as a different kind of entities, like Rahu is a materialistic planet and Ketu is a spiritual planet. But I have seen the Rahu giving some of the most spiritualistic ideas to you. And even sometimes the Ketu will give you lot of materialistic desires as well. So it means some sort of energy exchange is happening between these axes as well. In the similar manner, the 2nd and the 8th axis in your horoscope or in the Vedic astrology is deeply going to impact you and your married life. Because one thing I will tell you, before looking into any horoscope, or if suppose you are picking up any astrological birth chart, you can see the planets that are actually forming cluster over there. So if I will tell you the benefic association is posited in the 2nd house and the 8th house in your astrological birth chart, this is actually going to be a very good combination with regards to marriage and married life. Particularly the planets like Jupiter, Venus, even planet Moon as well, or Mercury. If out of these 4 benefic planets, if they are forming any kind of a connection, and by mean to say connection is only by sitting over there. I'm not talking about 2nd house lord, and I'm not even talking about 8th house lord here. I'm only discussing with regards to planets that are actually coming and sitting in these houses. If I will tell you more the benefics, or if the condition or the dignity of the benefic planet that are actually posited in the 2nd house, although they are not going to bless you with a lot of abundance, sometimes they will if some Lakshmi or some Raj Yoga is forming over there. But these planets have the ability to give you at least satisfaction from the family side, and they are not going to create much difficulties with regards to the progression of your relationship. Because planets in the 2nd house is deeply going to impact your 8th house as well. 8th house is some sort of a energy emitting house, or you can also call it as emitting at the same time and absorbing at the same time. It depends upon the planets that are actually posited over there. So they are going to show like whether the energy is either emitted by these things or they are absorbing the energy. I will tell you one thing, 8th house in Vedic astrology is known as the sustenance part. You can call it as longevity, but 8th house is also the progression of your relationship. How long your marriage bond is going to sustain with your life partner is seen from 8th house. So now you understand the importance of 8th house and why I'm talking about 2nd and 8th house axis with regards to the sustenance of your relationships and marriage. Because benefic association will not only help you to get a cordial relationships between you, your in-laws as well, and even your side family or boy side family with the girl side family, or girl side family is going to have with boy side family. So if benefics are over there, this is going to be very helpful in order for the survival or sustenance part of relationship. But if suppose malefic association is over there, like Rahu Ketu axis, because this is a malefic axis, don't consider Rahu and Ketu as a benefic axis. This is purely karmic and malefic axis. So suppose Rahu and Ketu axis is over there, or maybe like Ketu and Rahu axis like Rahu in the 2nd, Ketu in the 8th, or you can change it, Rahu in the 8th or Ketu in the 2nd. Or suppose they are conjunct with some benefics or some malefics also. I will tell you what is going to happen. This is going to create a very, very difficult sort of family and your marriage and married life. Although these planets have the ability to bless you with money, wealth and abundance, if Rahu Ketu axis is over there, but it becomes extremely difficult for you to sustain your relationship for the longer duration of time, particularly if Ketu is posited in the 8th house, irrespective of the zodiac sign placement I'm talking about. Then what is going to happen, the sustenance part is going to become more and more difficult in front of you. Ketu is a one malefic, single malefic. Suppose 2nd malefic attached with this Ketu. Suppose Mars is over there, Saturn is over there, planet Sun is posited along with Ketu, then this is going to create separation, or it become extremely difficult for you to then survive your relationship for the longer duration of time. Many of the individuals, they are discussing with regards to second marriage also. So if the dignity of your 8th house is weak, it means second marriage is going to happen. So now you need to pay attention towards the 2nd house, because 2nd house will result into your second marriage. So if you want to check the condition dignity of your second marriage, pay attention towards the 2nd house. Suppose malefics like Saturn is over there, Ketu is over there, Rahu is over there, then what is going to happen? These malefics create a lot of difficulties even in the second marriage life as well. Any kind of a malefic association with 2nd and 8th house is capable enough to spoil your relationship aspect. Even one more thing, if we talk about with regards to the career aspect also, because these are actually the money and wealth houses in Vedic astrology. 2nd house is the house of your money, your bank account, your savings account, your possessions, your hoardings are actually seen from the 2nd house. Planets like Jupiter, Venus in the 2nd house, and even Moon also. These individuals are very fortunate. If they are having benefics in the 2nd house, keep this thing in your mind. Even Mercury also. Without any malefic association, if any single benefic planet is present over there, this actually have the ability to give you lot of wealth. This is not only with your own efforts, not necessarily, depending upon the planet, so that significance of that thing is going to bring wealth. For example, you are a male, Venus is in your 2nd house, so Venus is your wife. As soon as wife is entering, prosperity is coming into your life. Suppose you are a female, Jupiter is over there, as soon as partner is entering, prosperity is over there. So in that way, you can relate these things with your astrological birth chart. But there are many scenarios, I will tell you, where even no planets are posited over there. Like this, how these axis is completely empty. I will tell you it's much better then. If this axis is empty, 2nd and 8th axis, what is going to happen? This will not put forth any kind of a major responsibilities, either from family side or either from marriage life in front of you. If these houses are actually clean, nothing, no planet is over there, then it become quite easy for you to live your life. If more planets they are going in 2nd and 8th, it become extremely difficult. The pressure from the family and career, they both are going to build only in the 2nd house. Because I will tell you, this is the house, this is gaining or exchanging energy from 8th house all the time. So that exchange of energy is always happening. Planets are always exchanging their energies. Malefic, benefics, for example, suppose there are benefics in the 8th house, malefics in the 2nd house. What is going to happen? Family life is completely spoiled. But benefics in the 8th house will help you to gain money because of other people's efforts. Like for example, you want to set up your own business or any independent consulting firm. So customer is a very important part of the business. No matter which career or which business you are right now, but business is one of the most important parts in Vedic astrology. So customer is actually seen from, or money of customer is seen from the 8th house. So whether you are going to have a wealthy customers, reputed customers, or which kind of a customers you are going to attract, this is seen from the 8th house. So for example, exalted Jupiter is over there, or maybe Venus is over there, or it may be any like Moon, because Moon in the 8th house is also going to be considered as not good for your mind or an anxiety these problems are going to face. But suppose many benefics are over there, it means customers are going to be very wealthy, very reputed. But I will tell you one thing, this is good for the business also, but malefic association in 2nd and 8th house is not at all a good thing. Particularly Rahu Ketu is in conjunction with more malefics. This is a worst case scenario. Rahu and Ketu, suppose 2nd house Saturn with Mars, Sun, Mars. So this is going to create a lot of problems with regards to your marriage and the married life aspect. Now you are going to ask me like, what is the solution for that thing? I will tell you, you must need to chant the Bij mantras of the planets that are actually doing these kind of things. Or if you don't know the Bij mantra, you can please chant the mantras of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva have the ability to tame down all the negative impacts of the planets that are giving in the 2nd and the 8th house. This is also very beautiful axis, I will tell you. I will cover the next as well, 3rd and 9th, how traveling and how your Bhagyasthan, your house of luck, fortune is going to activate through traveling, and how that siblings part is going to play a role. So let's continue this series, and I hope you have actually enjoyed all these new series, all the videos of which I'm making. And once again, thank you so much for giving me this platform to build such kind of videos. If you have any queries, any consultations with regards to your astrological birth chart, any other thing you want to ask me, so do let me know. I will try my best to respond you back as soon as possible. So till then, please subscribe my channel below and make sure to hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video, and I'm going to meet you very soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.